Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the big semi-final match between the Randwick Raiders and the Sydney Green Boys. The toss has been done, and it is the Raiders that will have a bat first. Just waiting for the start of the game. Two umpires are there in the middle, Mohammed Yusuf and Mohammed Rizwan, and currently they're just measuring it out to make sure that the boundaries are done evenly and that it is 65 meters. Mohammed Rizwan obviously very careful to make sure that the proceedings are done correctly. So this is a chance to play Pifi in the final and for a chance to be in the League of Legends. Sydney Green Boys and Randwick Raiders both in the MI Education, or the Moves International group, I should say. And let's take a quick look at the squad for the Raiders. The big news, breaking news, is that the captain, Tanzilur Rahman, is missing today. And in his absence, it will be Veti who will be the skipper. The 11 today is Jamil Hussain. Naimul Islam, Onirban Maitra, Rahid Alam, Imlak Zaman, Veti Nad Raja, Abu Mosaib, Asif Mahbub Rashid, Nibir Kader, Abu Nasa, Jakib Hussain, and Rumman Rahman. So Ramon is also missing, so they will have a stand-in wicketkeeper. It looks like Rahid will be wicket-keeping, and he's a very, very decent option to have. And for the Sydney Green Boys today, Mir Imtiaz, Misfar Turin, Jaid Imran, Ramim ul Islam, Ashadul Karim, Zaid bin Khalid, Masrur Rahman, S.M. Rahman Rubel, Mustafizur Rahman Shamul, MD Rumman, Saleh Ahmad Azad, and Sheikh Saqib, who picked up 7 wickets in the group stage match, in the last group stage match. So very, very compact team there for the Sydney Green Boys. This is the table there for the Moves International Group. 6 matches played. Pifi lead the top. 1 defeat to Sydney Green Boys for them. They finished on 19 points, as did the Randwick Raiders, who finished with just a slightly lower net run rate compared to the rest of the compared to Pifi, who they did lose to as well. The Sydney Green Boys finished 3rd on 16 points. 2 defeats to them. 1 to the Randwick Raiders already in the group, and that is a big one as well. They want to make sure that they can succumb to that. In this very ground, they lost against the Dhaka Chargers, and it was due to a very, very good innings from Nijor Islam Ronnie. 2 umpires in the middle. It is the Randwick Raiders who will have a bat first. The fielding unit there, the Sydney Green Boys, up on your screen. যারা আমাদের সাথে লাইভে যুক্ত হয়েছেন সবাইকে আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের আজকের সকালের খেলায় কিছু ইন্টারাপশনসের জন্য ম্যাচ লিমিটের পেজ থেকে লাইভটি করতে হচ্ছে। অজড্রিম বেল্ট স্বাধীনতা কাপ পেজ হয়তো আপনারা এই মুহূর্তে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন না। 2 জন আম্পায়ার আছেন মাঝখানে, মোহাম্মদ ইউসুফ এবং Mohammed Rizwan. The toss has been won by the Raiders and they will have a bat first. The Green Boys are up there in the middle. Coming onto the field now. We will be witnessing shortly the opening partnership between Naimul and Jamil, who's also had a good start. Here it is, the two batters coming out there in the middle. The Randwick Raiders having a bat first, getting a round of applause there. They are without their captain. The news is that Tanzilur Rahman is not playing today. He is in Brisbane, a long, long away from Peakhurst. But the two batters there in the middle, Naimul and Jamil, will be tasked with scoring a big target here, providing a big enough target here for the Sydney Green Boys. New bowler Zaid bin Khalid আসছেন প্যাভিলিয়ন প্রান্ত থেকে ধবধবা সাদা মোজা পরে। ক্যামেরাম্যানকে একটু দেখাতে বলবো আমাদের সুন্দর সাদা মোজা যে আপনারা দেখছেন, প্যান্টের উপরে বোধহয় মোজাটা পরে আছেন। Let us know in the comment section if that is going to be an advantage for the batter. And there he is, Naimul and Jamil. Jamil is at the striker's end, Naimul at the non-striker's end. Zayed with his bright white socks comes into bowl. Nice start there from Zayed. Good bit of bounce, good bit of carry. Saleh Ahmed Azad, the wicket keeper there. This is the first delivery, a replay of the side angle here at Gannons Park in Peakhurst. Watches that one onto the bat very nicely, does Jamil. So the big news, no Tanzilur, no Shamma, no Ramon. Bouncer. A chance of a catch. But again, another good delivery from Zayed. Jamil was definitely not expecting that. That is the type of bowling that you would associate with the Randwick Raiders. But Zayed bin Khalid has done it himself. He's lifting his trousers up again. Naimul, taller batsman. This was that delivery, that bouncer from Zayed definitely takes Jamil for a bit of a shock. Next ball. Naimul tries to whack it out of the park and Saleh Ahmed Azad lets that one go. And it is by runs. Lots of noise in the middle from the Green Boys. The Randwick Raiders known for their chatter as well. There is no Tanzilur. Tanzilur is in Brisbane enjoying the sunshine at the Sunshine Coast. He's not here to defend his team. The captain is Vetty today. The two openers in his absence are Naimul and Jamil, promoted up the order. Jamil got some good runs. Naimul has not been himself all tournament long. He's not had the greatest of form. Let's see if today it's going to be any different. He's at the striker's end now. Zaid bin Khalid, the bowler for the Green Boys, comes in from the Isaac Road. 2 deliveries left, only 3 runs in the over so far. This is Naimul on strike. Zaid, the bowler, wide outside off stump. Lets that one go. Good delivery there from him. Three runs on the board for the Raiders. Very good start from the Green Boys. Surprising Jamil with a bouncer. Zaid bin Khalid, there's a one fly slip in place. Naimul absolutely hammers it, and it's gone all the way for 6. Forget about Tanzilur. Naimul comes into the party, finishes the first over with a mighty blow for 6. Big levers from the bat of Naimul. Travels all the way to the street. This was a big one, a leg cutter from Zayed, but absolutely in the zone, and meat and drink for a batsman of the calibre of Naimul. New bowler coming in is Rubel. He's adjusting his offside field. He's got a deep third man in place. And just pushes point backward now on the offside. Naimul is on strike. Despite Tanzilur not being here, the Raiders have a very, very good batting lineup with Onirban and Rahid yet to come. Imlak is in good form as well. Can get some runs. That's going to be a wide. Right. দর্শকরা আমাদের সাথে যারা খেলা দেখছেন, can you please let us know if the audio and video is okay? Just let us know in the comment section please. খেলা যারা দেখছেন লাইভ একটু কমেন্ট সেকশনে প্লিজ জানান যে আওয়াজ এবং অডিও ঠিক আসছে নাকি. We've got Abdul Ahad, Saim Sultan, Dewan Sultan, Mahmoud Shamma Hussain, Adib Ali, SK Shaha, Monty, Abu Musaib and others watching with us. Obviously they were expecting this game to be on stream in the Austrian built Shadhinota Cup page, which is currently inactive due to this morning's live stream. There it is, Mursaleen and Imlak, the face of the two teams. Rubel bowls well, inside edge, it's a French cut. It's racing away towards the boundary and he gets another 4. The runs are starting to flow for the Randwick Raiders. The pass score on this ground is at least 180 runs. Thank you, Dewan Sultan Bhai and Asif bin Kabir. 14 for no loss. Gannons Park, Peakhurst is the ground. This is Jamil on strike now. He scored 6 runs of 5 balls. Naimul at the non-striker's end has already hit a 6. Rubel, the vice-captain of the SGB in the attack, coming in to bowl to Jamil. Signals that as a wide. tall bowler Rubel just needs to get his line correct. Ramim, the fielder, at short third man. They're going to look for the edge there. Jamil absolutely blasts that. There is a fielder in the deep. And he's going to come back for 2. Jamil on strike. Yorker pumps it into the offside. Coming back for 2. This is good running between the wickets. It's a very good field setting as well, I must say, because it's very smart from the Green Boys to have a fielder out deep on the offside almost immediately for these 2 batsmen. They know that the outfield is extremely fast here at Gannons, and that the technically sound Raiders batsmen have every bit of ability to get the ball to the boundary, even off good delivery. So he's taken off the short third man now, and he's moving short fine leg into a looks like a catching position. Again, no, it's deep. So Rubel is definitely going to be focusing on bowling an offside length, an off stump length. I beg your pardon. Jamil hits it onto the offside again, just a single, and that is. Sorry, one more delivery left in this over. That's a good bit of bowling from Rubel. He's sticking to his field setting, which is absolutely brilliant to see. Something very important to note as well, because obviously you want to make sure that your fielders do the job, but also have the right sort of intent in place as well. Last ball of the over. Watchfully played. Two overs gone, 20 for no loss. Zaid continuing. Jamil is on strike. Oh, he's bowled him. He's gotten him. The Green Boys pick up the first wicket. It's 20 for 1.
কমেন্ট্রিতে আমি আবার সাদ শামীম। দুর্দান্ত ব্যাটিং হচ্ছে, 1 উইকেটের মাত্র পতন ঘটল। কৃষ্ণরঞ্জন একটি ছক্কা এবং বাউন্ডারি দেখার পর 1 উইকেট। তৃতীয় ওভারের খেলা চলছে, আর একটি বল বাকি আছে। র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্সের সংগ্রহ দিয়ে দাঁড়াবে 20। আজকের এই গ্রুপ পর্বের সেমিফাইনাল খেলা হচ্ছে র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স ভার্সেস সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজ। কিছুটা মিসফিল্ডিং এর হলো, 4 রান হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা ছিল, কিন্তু না, 2টি রান পাবেন এবং 2টি রান এসেছে। তৃতীয় ওভারের খেলা শেষ। তৃতীয় ওভার শেষে রান গিয়ে দাঁড়ালো 22 for 1। জমজমাট একটি ম্যাচ আশা করছি আমরা আজকের এই বিকেলের খেলায়। সকালে এই গ্রাউন্ডে আরো একটি ম্যাচ হয়ে গেছে, সিডনি ইগনাইট ভার্সেস সিডনি বার্নস। সিডনি বার্নার্সের দল বিশাল ব্যবধানে জয়লাভ করেছে, 7 উইকেটে জয়লাভ করেছে। ছোট টার্গেট ছিল 97 রানের। আজকের এই খেলাটা দেখা যাক কারা জয়লাভ করে। আজকের এই খেলায় যারা জিতবে, র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স অথবা সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজ, তারাই গ্রুপ পর্বের ফাইনালে মুখোমুখি হবে তাদের গ্রুপ পর্বের চ্যাম্পিয়নদের সাথে, পয়েন্ট টেবিলে যে শীর্ষে ছিল তাদের সাথে। খেলা মাত্রই শুরু হলো, এখনই প্রেডিক্ট করা দুরূহ কিছুটা, কারণ আজকের দুটি দল যারা মোকাবেলা করেছে, দুটি দলই বেশ ভালো টিম। তাদের কর্তৃত্ব, তাদের ডমিনেন্স, তাদের পারফরমেন্স এর আগে আমরা এই স্বাধীনতা কাপে দেখেছি। অতএব এই মুহূর্তে বলা দুষ্কর যে আজকে কারা ফেভারিট, কারা এগিয়ে আছে। যেমনটা ধরেন আজকে এশিয়া কাপের বিগ ম্যাচ, গতকালকে বাংলাদেশ শ্রীলঙ্কার কাছে হেরে এই টুর্নামেন্ট থেকেই বাদ হয়ে গেছে, যদিও আরো একটি ম্যাচ বাকি আছে ইন্ডিয়ার সাথে। আজকে টুর্নামেন্টের বিগ ম্যাচ ইন্ডিয়া ভার্সেস পাকিস্তান। সেখানে যেমন আমরা বলতে পারি না ঠিক কে ফেভারিট, যে যার রেসপেক্টিভ দলকে ফেভারিট মনে করে, কিন্তু আসলে সমান তালে যে কোনো দলেরই জয়ের সম্ভাবনা থাকে। এবং একই সাথে সাথে আজকের ভারত পাকিস্তানের ম্যাচটিও নিরপেক্ষ ভেন্যুতে শ্রীলঙ্কায় অনুষ্ঠিত হচ্ছে, সম্ভবত কলম্বোতে অনুষ্ঠিত হচ্ছে, প্রেমাদাস স্টেডিয়ামে। এরই মাঝে আরো একটি বল হয়ে গেল এই ওভারের, চতুর্থ ওভারের। পরপর দুটি বল থেকে কোনো রান আসেনি, দুটি বলই ব্যাটসম্যান প্রথম বলটি ব্যাটে লাগাতে পারেনি, দ্বিতীয় বলটিকে রক্ষণাত্মক ভাবে কোনো শট খেলার চেষ্টা না করে যাচ্ছে। এইবার অবশ্য সজোরে হাঁকাতে হচ্ছে, কিন্তু ব্যাটের কোনায় লেগেছে। কোনায় লাগার সুবাদে ব্যাটটা সেভাবে বিগ শটে যায়নি, বাট গ্যাপে পড়েছে। গ্যাপে পড়ার কারণে কাপলস রান, আরো 2টি রান যোগ হলো র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্সের দলের সাথে। আজকের সুন্দর রৌদ্রোজ্জ্বল ওয়েদার, আকাশে অবশ্য এখন কিছু খানিকটা মেঘ জমছে, বাট এগুলো তুলার মতো সাদা মেঘ। ওহো, হোয়াট এ শট, লুক এট দ্য শট, অফ সাইড দিয়ে সরাসরি ফিল্ডারের ভেতর দিয়ে চুম্বকের গতিতে একটি দুর্দান্ত 4-এর মার দেখলাম আমরা। দুঃখিত যে আমাদের আরেকটি ক্যামেরা সেট করতে গিয়ে এখন আমরা রোলিং ক্যামেরাটা দেখাতে পারছি না, তাই ফিক্সড দেখানো হচ্ছে। কিন্তু দুর্দান্ত একটি শট, একদম সুইফট শট, অফ সাইড দিয়ে সরাসরি কোনো রকম কোনো ফিল্ডারকে জায়গা থেকে মুভ করার সুযোগ না দিয়ে চমৎকার একটি 4 মার আসলো নাইমুলের ব্যাট। এইবার অবশ্য একটু ব্যাটের এইজ হয়েছে, রান নেয়ার নিয়ে একটু কনফিউশন, এবং ইয়েস ইট ইজ, এবং ওভারথ্রোর কল্যাণে একটি রান কিন্তু ঠিকই পেয়ে গেছেন। আরো এই ওভারের প্রথম দুটি বল ডট বল হওয়ার পর কিন্তু একটি কাপল, একটি চার এবং একটি সিঙ্গেল রান। এবার রানের গতি বেশ ভালো। চতুর্থ ওভারের শেষে দেখা যাচ্ছে প্রায় 30 হয়ে গেছে রান। ইয়েস, 29 রানের চতুর্থ ওভার শেষ। একটি উইকেটের মাত্র পতন ঘটেছে এখন পর্যন্ত। সো র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স এখনো ভালো পজিশনে আছে, তাদের উইকেট হাতে থাকলে শেষ দিকে দুর্দান্ত ব্যাটিং করতে পারবে, কারণ এই উইকেটে আমরা দেখেছি বেশ হাই স্কোরিং ম্যাচ হয়। তাহলে তাদের প্রয়োজন, যেটা সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজকে আটকাতে হলে বেশ লম্বা একটা স্কোর করতে হবে। স্কোর বোর্ডে একটি 150+ রান যদি দাঁড় করানো যায়, সেক্ষেত্রে একটি ফাইটিং ইনিংস এবং জয়ের সম্ভাবনা তখন বেশি থাকবে, কমপক্ষে 150 রান। পঞ্চম ওভারের খেলা শুরু হচ্ছে। এইবার দারুণ ফিল্ডিং করেছেন ফাইন লেগে, একটি রান মাত্র পাবেন। মিস হলেই 4 রান চলে আসতো। দারুণ ফিল্ডিং হয়েছে। পঞ্চম ওভার খেলা 30 রান চলে আসলো দলীয় স্কোর। আমি যেটা বলছিলাম যে এই ক্রিজে প্রথম ইনিংসে যারা ব্যাট করে তাদের লম্বা একটা সংগ্রহ যদি নেওয়া যায় 150-এর উপরে, তাহলে নিশ্চিতভাবে একটি ফাইটিং ম্যাচ হবে এবং জয়ের সম্ভাবনা থাকে। এর পরের বল অবশ্য সরাসরি ফিল্ডারের কাছে গিয়েছে, কোনো রান পাবেন না। দুই ব্যাটসম্যান রাহিদ এবং নাইমুল বেশ কয়েকটি দারুণ শট এ পর্যন্ত উপহার দিয়েছেন, একটি 6 এবং একটি বাউন্ডারি। 15 রান ব্যক্তিগত সংগ্রহ 10 বলের বিনিময়ে। ভালো সংগ্রহের দিকে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে। এই মুহূর্তে স্ট্রাইকে আছে রাহিদ মাত্র 2 রান করেছে এখন পর্যন্ত, মাত্রই 1 ডাউনে নেমেছে। দেখে শুনে বলটি, ভালো বল ছিল, অফ স্ট্যাম্পের একদম কাছ ঘেঁষে দেখে শুনে বলটি ছেড়ে দিলেন ব্যাটসম্যান রাহিদ, কোন রকম খেলার চেষ্টাই করেননি। এখন পর্যন্ত এই ওভারটি বেশ নিয়ন্ত্রিত বলা যায়। 3টি বল, পরপর 2টি ডট বল এবং একটি থেকে মাত্র একটি সিঙ্গেল রান এসেছে। এইবার দারুণ একটি শট হবে, নিশ্চিতভাবে 4 হবে। ইয়াস, একদম লেগে ঘুরিয়ে দিয়েছে, লেগ সাইডে কেউই ছিল না। চমৎকার একটি 4-এর রান আসলো। এটি রাহিদের ব্যাট থেকে প্রথম বাউন্ডারি। রাহিদ ব্যক্তিগত 6 রানে পৌঁছালো এবং দলীয় রানে আরো 4টি রান যোগ হয়ে 34 রান 1 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স বেশ দেখে শুনে খেলছেন, যেই বলটি মারার বল ঠিক সেই বলটিকে উপযুক্ত ট্রিটমেন্ট দিচ্ছেন। তাছাড়া ভালো বলগুলোকে তারা ঠেকানোর চেষ্টা করছেন। আরো একটি শট এবং বলা চলে আরো একটি 4, আবারও লেগ সাইডে ঠিক আগের বলটির পুনরাবৃত্তি বলা চলে। গ্যাপে ফেলেছে, কেউই ছিল না। বলটি অনায়াসে বিনা প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতায় বিনা বাধায় সীমানা অতিক্রম করলো। পরপর 2টি বলে 2টি বাউন্ডারি। চমৎকার প্রথম 3টি বল বেশ নিয়ন্ত্রিত থাকার পর এই ওভারের পরপর 2টি বলে 2টি রান এসে রাহিদের ব্যাট থেকে পরপর 2টি 4 যোগ হয়ে দলীয় সংগ্রহ এখন 38। আরো একটি বল বাকি আছে এই ওভারটি শেষ হতে। পাওয়ার প্লের খেলা চলছে প্রথম 5 ওভার। আমাদের কমেন্টেটর, নিয়মিত কমেন্টেটর অনেক জোয়ার আমাদের অন্য একটি ব্যাটসম্যান ক্যামেরাকে ঠিক করছেন। আজকে বেশ রোদ, আমাদের ওই ক্যামেরাটা কোনো শেডে নেই, সেখানে সম্ভবত উত্তপ্ততা থেকে বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে। এইবার একটি অতিরিক্ত থেকে 5টি রান যোগ হবে ওয়াইড, এবং আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন উইকেট কিপার পরাস্ত হলেন বলটিকে তালুবন্দী করতে, সেই কারণে যোগ হলো স্কোরবোর্ডে 5টি রান। দুর্দান্ত দুর্দান্ত। এবার এখন এই মুহূর্তে বেশ ফুরফুরে অবস্থানে আছে র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স। এই ওভারে 14টি রান যোগ হয়েছে। এবার আবার একটি নিয়ন্ত্রিত বল, একদম স্ট্যাম্পের উপরে ছিল, সুন্দর মতো দেখে শুনে রাহিদ ডিফেন্স করেছে, কোন রকম শট খেলার চেষ্টাই করেননি। শেষ বলটি থেকে কোনো রান সংগ্রহিত না হয়ে পঞ্চম ওভারের খেলা শেষ। পঞ্চম ওভার শেষে দলীয় সংগ্রহ 43 for 1। আপনার পর্দায় দেখতে পাচ্ছেন অনেক জুয়ের আমাদের আরেকটি ক্যামেরা ফিক্স করার চেষ্টা করে যাচ্ছেন। একটু টেকনিক্যাল প্রবলেমের কারণে আমরা সবগুলো ক্যামেরা একসাথে সংযুক্ত করতে পারছি না, মাত্র একটি ক্যামেরা দিয়ে করি। খেলা চলছে আর আমি সাত শামীম আছি ব্যাকআপ কমেন্টেটর হিসেবে। পঞ্চম ওভারের খেলা শেষ হয়ে শুরু হচ্ছে ষষ্ঠ ওভারের খেলা। বোলার ফিল্ডিং সাজাচ্ছেন কিছুটা নতুন করে, কারণ ব্যাটসম্যানরা বেশ আক্রমণাত্মকভাবে খেলছেন। গত ওভারে 14টি রান যোগ হয়েছে। এখন এই মুহূর্তে 8.5-এর উপরে বেশি রান আছে, যেটা আমি বলছিলাম এই এই গতিতে গেলে 160-70 রানের মতো হবে। কিন্তু বলারদের এখন সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজদের এখন উচিত হচ্ছে ব্যাটসম্যানদেরকে রেস্ট্রিক্ট করে রাখা যত কম রানের মধ্যে, কারণ পরে ব্যাট করে অত বড় রান তাড়া করতে গেলে নিশ্চিতভাবেই একটা প্রেসারে থাকে, সেই প্রেসারে পড়ে বিগ শট খেলতে গিয়ে তখন দ্রুত উইকেটের পতন ঘটে। আজকের উল্লেখযোগ্য বিষয় হচ্ছে আজকের মাঠটি বেশ ছোট। আমরা আজকে এক্স্যাক্টলি 65 মিটার করে বাউন্ডারি রাখা আছে। এই ওভারটি পরপর দুটি বল দেখা গেল, অতিরিক্ত 2টি রান যোগ হয়েছে ওয়াইড। সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজের বোলাররা কিছুটা নিয়ন্ত্রণ হারিয়ে ফেলেছে। সাধারণত ব্যাটসম্যানটা সেট হয়ে গেলে, ব্যাটসম্যানটা যখন খুব বেশি শট খেলতে থাকে তখন সেটা মনস্তাত্ত্বিকভাবে বোলারদের উপরও চাপ ফেলে। এইবার অবশ্য নিশ্চিতভাবেই নিয়ন্ত্রিত বল বলা চলে। সুন্দর বল ছিল, অফ স্ট্যাম্পের উপরে ছিল। ব্যাটসম্যান নাইমুল সে কোন রকম খেলার চেষ্টা করেনি, সে সরাসরি চমৎকার রানের এখন আছে। ব্যাটসম্যানরা দেখে শুনে যেই বলটি দুর্বল বল, অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরের বল, সেই বলটিকেই খেলার চেষ্টা হচ্ছে। এইবার what a shot, another four from the Naimul। অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরের বল ছিল, আমি যেটা বলছিলাম, যেই বলের যেই ট্রিটমেন্ট, একদম অফ মিড উইকেট দিয়ে সরাসরি বলটি চলে গেল আরো 4টি রান। নাইমুল পৌঁছে গেল 19 রানে মাত্র 12টি বলে। একই সাথে অপর প্রান্তে আছে রাহিদ। 10 বলে 10 রান করে এখনো আছে। এই মুহূর্তে রান রেট পৌঁছে গেছে 9-এর উপরে। ওয়াও ওয়াও, জাস্ট কিপ গোয়িং। এইভাবে চলতে থাকলে একটি বড় সংগ্রহের দিকে সুনিশ্চিতভাবে র্যান্ডউইক রাইডার্স পৌঁছে যাবে। আবার একটি শট।
দর্শকরা আবারও সবাইকে স্বাগতম জানাচ্ছি এবং ওয়েলকাম। $50 for 1, the Randwick Raiders on song. Apologies, I had to take a little bit of a break from commentary to get our third camera working again. The trailblazing innings from the Raiders are causing all kinds of trouble to our technology, as you can see there. Rahid plays that one. Very good batsman, Rahid Alom. Very popular face in the community as well. He's been part of community cricket since he was a little schoolboy. His father, one of the founders of ABSCA. Alom Uncle, as we all know him. Change of bowling, left armer Ashadul Karim comes into the attack now. 6 overs gone, 50 runs on the board, looking good for the Randwick Raiders, but they obviously still need to bat this out. Captain Tanzilur Rahman is not here today. He's in Brisbane enjoying himself. Nine more 20 off 13. He's batted really well, hasn't he? Watches that one onto the bat. A little bit on the leg side. That's the trick. I'd expect things to start slowing down here for the Randwick Raiders, especially because of the end of the power play. Nine more, extremely strong hitter of the ball. They still have, even though Tanzilur is not playing today, they still have the likes of Onirban yet to come, as well as Veti Imlak Shamaz playing today, I believe. So they do bat deep, the Raiders, obviously winning the toss, batting first. They have the first dibs on the Green Boys, and the Green Boys will know that their strength is in their batting. Good swing there from Ashadul Karim. as he hits it one down the ground for just a single. Ball going to Rubel at long off. There's a long off, long on, a cow corner, and a deep extra cover, deep backward point. 2 fielders outside, 3 fielders on the offside, and a third man as well. 4th fielder on the offside. So yeah, so deep cover, long off, deep third man on the offside, and a cow corner and long on. Full toss, and he hammers that name all the way to the fence for 4. Skipper, watching from Brisbane, will be absolutely loving this. Steady stream of wind blowing now here at Gannons Park here in Peakhurst. Misfire to in the bowler. Wide delivery there. Comes down the track, doesn't get any kind of bat on that one. Ooh, slight play and a miss there. Down ground. Right, he taps it for a single. 61 runs on the board already. Shamal near the pavilion here, or the commentator's box, I should say, just advising his team that they're 61 for 1. Almost slaps it onto the offside. Sharp coming in. Naimul. Oh, straight down the ground. Fielder is there. Fielder is there over the top of his head. And it goes for 6. Check this one out on the instant replay here. Jayed Imran, the fielder. Naimul down the ground. Connects straight off the middle of the bat there. Jayed leaps in the air and just over the top for 6. Good effort from Jayed. 50-50 chance. Got a hand to it, but unfortunately was over the top. Good swing again from Ashad. This is hit onto the leg side from Naimul. He moves on to 34. He saved this innings for the big time by the looks of it. Ashad to Rahid, flicks it onto the leg side. It's good batting from him as well. Rahid played yesterday at Kensington Oval against for his grade club Bankstown for the summer trials, playing in the second grade for Bankstown Canterbury Cricket Club. Wicket-keeping batsman there. So he looks in good nick. 17 balls faced, 14 runs to him, 34 to Naimul off 24 deliveries. Wide, that's a wide, that's poor from Ashad. Not sure why he's come around the wicket now to the right-hander, but anything in the zone for Naimul, anything over-pitched has been dispatched, and it's a decent, not the biggest boundaries today at Gannons Park, 65-metre boundary straight down the ground, about 65 to 70 metres I should say from the centre of the pitch, and Naimul on strike. He's taken full advantage of that, hasn't quite got the meat of the bat there. Gets it to the long off fielder there, Mohammad Jayed Imran. So cracker of a contest going on between these two fantastic cricket teams, the Sydney Green Boys and the Randwick Raiders. The news from the middle, if you've just joined us, is that Captain Vetti, in absence of Tanzilur Rahman, won the toss, selected to bat first. First wicket down is Jamil, Rahid and Naimul. The two other batsmen in the middle. Umpire says no. Umpire says no. Either there might have been an inside edge on that one. We'll get a cameraman to focus on the umpire, please. And he signals back, so that looks like, yes, there was an inside edge on that one. Put this one on the replay here. It's not giving us leg bars, so definitely there was a bit of bat there, and looks like there was no complaints there from the Green Boys. Alshad Ul Karim, senior player Azad, the wicketkeeper, wasn't really convinced either. Naimul nicely driven onto the offside. Should be a signal to end the over. And it's going to be time for the big power surge. Only one fielder out. Naimul will take the strike. Who's the Green Boys bowler going to be? It looks like it's going to be Turin. We'll get the cameraman Shamim to zoom out and show us the field setting for this over. Jamil running out and giving some drinks. Looks like it is going to be Turin, the bowler. See, two fielders on the leg side are in the circle, mid-wicket and short fine leg. We'll just come back to that in a second. So it looks like only one fielder can go out, and that's going to be the fielder on the offside. We'll get a look at the offside boundary, please. No, there's no fielders there. So we're still waiting to see who they are going to play as their trump card as the one fielder outside the ring. Get the cameraman to show us the bowler, please. The one fielder that's coming out is going to be Rubel here on the leg side at the long on fence. Here he is. And the rest of the fielders are all in the circle. Short third man in place as well. Naimul on strike. Turin, the bowler. Short delivery. Hits it onto the leg side. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end had he gathered the ball, but missed that one. Dilwar is watching with us. Noran Yazdani, Shakil Ahmed, Tanzilur Rahman, Qazi Tanzil, Sifat Khan, Dewan Sultan Mahmoud, Asif bin Kabir, and 15 others are watching with us as well. For those of you just joined us, big thank you for watching this telecast on Matchday Media. Do send in your predictions as well. Who do you think is going to win this game? Will it be the Randwick Raiders, or is it going to be the Sydney Green Boys? Only one winner can go on from here. It will either be, either team, both teams are in green. It's either going to be light green or dark green against the Piffy for a chance to play in the League of Legends. Turin to Rahid. What a shot that is. It is up in the air. Is the fielder going to take it? No, they're not. Falls in front of two. And just a single to Rahid. Shakes his head. The ramp was definitely on because fine leg is in the circle, and that is the shorter side of the boundary behind behind the wicket keeper's head, of course. Didn't quite connect on that one, Rahid. Turin. 4 deliveries left in the over. This is a big over. Now, backward point goes out into the boundary. Long on and long off are in the circle. So is mid-wicket. Naimul comes down the track. Doesn't quite connect on that one. Still should be able to take a single. This is a very good over so far from Misfire. He's just given 3 singles in 3 deliveries. This is a bonus. It's below the net run rate. The run rate is over 8, and he's only given 3 runs in the first 3 balls. Rahid Alum on strike. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, Turin, but is bowling really well. 77 for 1. Full delivery. Nice Yorker. And they are able to squeeze in another single. 4 balls, just 4 singles in the power surge. They will take that every day of the week. The Sydney Green Boys. Wonderful bowling from Turin. Asadul Karim gives the ball back to him. Top of the run-up. Fantastic all-rounder. Long on goes back in the circle. Backward point comes in. 6 fielders in the ring on the offside. 2 in the circle on the leg side. Short delivery. Bad finish to the over. Naimul absolutely gives it the treatment it deserves, and it goes to the fence for 4. Strong on the pull, strong down the ground. Didn't need that short delivery. Turin bowled really, really well, but tried to bowl the bouncer to him. He's bowled well on the full deliveries, but just ruins that over. 8 runs off it already now. Last ball coming. This is the last ball of the power surge. 82 runs on the board for 1 wicket. Randwick Raiders have started innings really, really well all tournament, but they haven't finished well. The Green Boys will not be losing hope. They can still keep them under 150, but it looks like 180, 190, maybe even 200 might not be enough on this wonderful pitch and wonderful outfield. Finishes with a dot ball. 10 overs gone. It's 82 for 1. Back live now after that drinks break. Rumman, the spinner, coming into the attack. He's bowled well this tournament as well. Naimul plays it nicely. Fielder in the deep is Kareem. See there, does well to centre back. Rumman to Rahid. Sweeps it onto the leg side. Fielder is there in the deep. Should just be a single. Rahid is looking for doubles, which is very good to see. .43 from 31. Naimul Islam. Up in the air, one bounce to the fielder. Now, Sixers know all about Naimul's capabilities, having thrashed them in the Sydney All-Star Cricket League 5th edition semi-final. Sixers versus Raiders. Naimul came in when the game was done. Scored 72 off 30 deliveries, I think it was, at Upjohn Park. Murshid Alam Shubho, playing for the Sixers at that time, knows that all too well. A fantastic game of cricket going on between these two, though. Cat and mouse game. Platform is set. There is no Tanzilur today in the lineup for the Randwick Raiders. That is the big news from the middle. Keeper is up. Stumping opportunity is on. Rumman, leg spin. Oh, appeals. Umpire says not out. We'll get the cameraman to show the umpire, please. And yes, he's signalling for a third umpire review for a run out. Let's take a look at this one. Has the batsman got in or not? Yes, his bat was well placed. And we'll get the cameras to go back on screen to the umpire, Mohammed Yusuf, for his decision. Umpire Yusuf signals not out, and we'll get on with it. The bowler knew it was not out because he wasn't appealing much himself. See here clearly Wahid's bat was well grounded. Good over from Rumman, only singles. Murshid Alam Shubho missed the game when Naimul scored the big runs. Tanzilur Rahman is missing for the Randwick Raiders. How big is this going to be? So far, it hasn't cost them with the bat. Rahid and Naimul doing extremely well. Jamil was looking good at the start as well. Onirban yet to come. Veti yet to come. Imlak yet to come. There's no Ramon as well in the lineup today. I didn't see Maruf, the fast bowler. So without Tanzilur, if Maruf is not there, then that might be a bit difficult. But Nasa is playing, and he's a legend of the game, Abu Nasa. Down the leg side. This is big. This is a poor delivery. Great chase from Rumman, but it's going to be 5 runs on the board for the Raiders. This is a Sheikh. Sheikh, the bowler that picked up 7 wickets in the last game for the Sydney Green Boys. Tall fella. Starts with a big wide. Now, this is the time he came into bowl in that game as well. And he looks like a bit of a weapon. Picking up 7 wickets. That's massive. Against, it was the Sydney Eagles. Green Boys versus Sydney Eagles. Man of the match, Sheikh. This is Sheikh to Naimul. Short delivery. This is up in the air. It's a chance. It's a chance. Oh, he nearly dropped it. But Imtiaz finally takes that one. And Naimul has to depart. The man with the golden arm, Sheikh, takes the wicket. Naimul is out for 45 off 33 deliveries. The score, 93 for 1. Oh my goodness me, if Imtiaz had dropped that catch, nearly lets it go. The Green Boys, they're back in the game. They want to keep them under 180 if possible, and they know that this is where the Randwick Raiders are culpable. They had great starts in all the games, but sometimes they were not able to finish well, especially against Piffy. Remember that game? They only got to, I think, 140 odd, and eventually it wasn't enough. And against this Green Boys lineup, the Green Boys have a very good batting lineup. They probably need as many runs on the board as they can. The two young grade cricketers for Randwick, Rahid Alum and Onirban, they're in the middle. Surprisingly, looks like Onirban is using Rahid's shirt. Jersey number 14, Rahid at the back is actually Onirban, takes centre guard. Mohammed Yusuf, the umpire, points to the middle. Izzy Nikki Probal has joined the live telecast, watching along from home, supporting the men in dark green, the Randwick Raiders. Obviously, just as he commented for Naimul to score big, Naimul actually gets out to this man, Sheikh the bowler. Fantastic bowling from him. It was a sharp delivery to get rid of Naimul. This was the wicket-taking delivery here. Take a look at this one. Tall, lanky fella, picked up 7 wickets in the last game against the Sydney Eagles, and didn't quite get in the middle of that one, did Naimul. This is Sheikh to Rahid. Defends. Pumps it onto the leg side. This is gone all the way to the fence for 4. Cracker of a shot from the bat of Alum. Oh, whacks it onto the offside. Good bit of fielding there. Morsaleen, the captain, gets a shake of a hand there from his star bowler. Now Sheikh picked up 7 wickets in the last game. Masrur Hassan Siam is watching. Assalamu alaikum Siam Bhai. The winner of this game will face Piffy in the final of the Moves International game 2 weeks from now. Rahid hammers this one. What a shot that was. Look at that ball travel. 4 on any ground and it's still going. Absolutely beautifully caressed through that leg side. Picked up the gap brilliantly there, Rahid Alom, and picks up another boundary. Now they need to get him out quickly. Check, he's picked up a wicket in this over, but he's given away 2 boundaries and a 5 wide, so it's a big one. 14 runs from the over. It's 102 for 2. Ruman continuing. Nice delivery from him. Gave just 6 runs in his first over, Ruman. All singles. Starts off with a dot ball, first ball. Onirban likes to get himself set. Enjoys grounds with good outfields like this. Bit of an inside edge, big one. Mohammad Mursaleen enjoying himself, 102 for 2. 7 overs left after this. They need to get as many runs as they can, the Raiders. It's just started to slow down a little bit. And obviously with the wicket over again, another appeal from Azad. A chance of a run out at the non-striker's end, at the striker's end, I beg your pardon. This time no third umpire review. Wonderful weather here today at Gannons Park in Peakhurst. 19 degrees Celsius, light breeze blowing, sun is out, spring is in the air, and one of these teams will blossom into the final versus Piffy. The Burners already winning the morning encounter against the Sydney Ignite Club. This is the last spot in the Group Championship finals. Switches it, Rahid gets straight to the fielder there. Roman, who's going to be key for the Green Boys, batting all the way from Wollongong today. That's where he resides. Morsalin bringing him into the side. Ashadul Karim, Jayed, Shamal. Oh, he's gone! Umpire Rizwan says it's out. And we are going to take a quick look at this one just to double check. Azad, the wicket keeper there, as claiming the wicket. Rahid in the middle. Ooh, it's going to be a close one here. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, we don't have the side camera for you. The soft signal was given as out. Umpire Yusuf. It's very likely that Rahid did not get his bat. Two umpires there in the middle. Just waiting for the decision there. Has to depart there, Rahid Alom. Out stumped. Rumman. Some good bit of bowling from him. Picks up the big wicket there. Big wicket there for the Sydney Green Boys, picking up the third. Naimul Jamil and Rahid, the top three batters, all back in the shed. The new batsman coming into the middle is Veti for the Raiders. And he's there because of this. This is what pressure does. Very smart bowling from Rumman, the spinner. breaks down all three stumps there. Saleh Ahmed Azad. Right now, so in the middle, Vetti, stand-in captain. The game can go either way from here. They need a partnership again, the Raiders. They're obviously in a bit of a hurry today, but they need to stay calm, they need to stay composed. 103 for 3. Sheikh continuing. Get onto the offside. Picks up another single there on Uban. Down the ground, the third time that's hit. The ball's hit the stumps. What a shot that is from Vetti. Smashes that down the ground. Oh, it's gone behind. And it's going to be another boundary. This is lucky runs for Vetti. Leg buys. He's in business here, Vetti. Hitting the ball really, really hard. And even though Sheikh has picked up a wicket, he's costing a lot of runs. This is a tricky scenario for the captain. Does he continue with him, or does he change the bowler? I'm not too sure what the best strategy would be, because he is a wicket-taking bowler. And good running between the wickets, and it's overthrows. Vetti picks up another one. panic setting in. For the Sydney Green boys now. Fortino is gone. It's 117 for 3. Fantastic running between the wickets again from the Randwick Raiders. And he signals a free hit. Oh no, Vetti's on strike. It's going to be a free hit. Long on, long off, deep extra cover. Corner and square leg are the fielders. Rumman is the bowler. Vetti walks away. Straight down the ground, straight to the cameraman, into the streets, Fozzix. What a shot that was from the big bad bat of Vetti. Makes it into a full toss. It was a free hit. And the non-striker, take a look at Anirban, clapping away before it even hits the ropes. What a shot that was. Jackie Hussain jumps onto the live stream to take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, whack. Big over. Rumman bowled well, but he gave away 20 runs in that over, I believe. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. 17 off that last over from Rumman. 18 runs in that over. Rubel, the vice-captain, comes in. 136 for 3. 5 overs left to go. Now, the Randwick Raiders, they've slowed things down a little bit, but picked up a big over here and there. Share in the comment section, what do you think is going to be the score at the end of this first innings on Irban? That's going to be another double. Another double. The fielding has let them down. Is he going to take 3? No, he's not. No, he's not. Good running between the wickets from these two. Anirban needs to see if he can find a boundary here somewhere. 8 off 8 for him at the moment. Just need to try and get a move on. Betty is leading the way, 24 off 11, but his wicket is going to be key. 30 deliveries left. I think they will end up near the 180 mark, if not more. Anirban hits it towards mid-wicket. Potentially another double. Potentially. Misfield, but they don't run. They don't run. Vetty suffered so many health problems, but it's fantastic to see him back there in the middle, playing for his beloved Randwick Raiders. It's a very cool day, even though the sun is out here at Peakhurst. It's a very cold breeze that's blowing across the ground. Some very, very strong blows from the bat of Vetty. It's so important. He's stepping up. He spoke to me earlier at the start of the game, and I said, what's the plan? And he said, without Tanzilur, you guys might struggle. And he said, we're not going to struggle. We're going to score 200. That's definitely still on the cards, but a little bit of a way to go now. Need everyone to start chipping in from here on in. There's 4 more overs after this. Rubel has bowled well. Big over the last one. They need a couple more big overs like that. They need to score at least 12 to 13 runs. I don't think 180 is going to be enough on this ground. Viewers watching at home might think I'm crazy. That's umpire signal that is wide. He's going to have to bowl that one again. Potentially missed out as well, but he knows that there's no fine leg in place, so would have got an easy boundary had he got some connection on that. This is Rubel. Anirban is on strike. He needs to get a move on AB. Hits us down the ground. Doesn't quite connect straight to the fielder. Just a single. Currently dealing in singles now on Anirban. Looking at... maybe should start looking at where the gaps are, rather than trying to hit it out of the park. See where the gaps are. Place your shots accordingly. There's no fine leg, no short fine leg, no deep fine leg. So anything on the legs, or maybe the scoop, maybe a sweep, a paddle sweep is on the cards. Backward point is also a potential gap. Square leg and mid-wicket is a big gap as well between those two fielders. Vetty. Oh, hammers this one over the top of the infield. Races away. We'll wait for the umpire signal on this one. Umpire says it was 1 bounce before. Slash that, Betty. Fantastic. Having a bit of a laugh. Lots of sledging coming in from the offside. Mursalin. Rubel. Ten runs on the board from this over already. Vetty on strike. Short delivery. Straight down the ground. There's a fielder underneath it. Sheikh has spilled it. Oh my goodness me. What a dropped catch that was. Straight into the fielder's hands. And oh, he's dropped it. He has dropped it. Big wicket. Straight to the fielder. Positioned himself well. Sheikh on the boundary. Bounces into his chest, and you can see the fielder at mid-wicket. Arms on his face, says, "Oh no, what have you done?" So, 16 overs gone. 147 for 3. 4 overs left. They will target 53 runs. That gets them to 200. Fantastic batting display so far by the Randwick Raiders. Can they keep going? Or will the Green Boys make a comeback? Every run is vital. That wicket is going to be so important. The umpires having a word with Mohammad Mursaleen, the captain of the Green Boys, asking him there to keep his mouth shut. Lots of sledging coming in as a fielder. The umpire's just having a bit of a word with him, trying to control things. Ashadul Karim coming into the attack. Good game management by these two umpires, Rizwan and Yusuf. Just calming things down, reminding everyone who is in charge and who is boss. This is up in the air, maximum again. Wonderful shot for 6. Imlak Zaman comes into the middle, flicks it onto the leg side, picks up a single to start off with. Wide delivery from Shadhinota Karim. Oh, what a delivery that is from Assad. Bowls Onirban out for 10. Fantastic over. 2 wickets in this over already, despite being hit for a 6 off the first one. And he brings Green Boys right back into the game. 155 for 5. New batsman Nibir Kader coming into the middle for the Raiders. Whacks it onto the leg side. Nibir, fielder is there in the deep, should be able to stop it. The drop catch off Veti was not that costly because Asadul Karim has picked him up already. Veti did hit a 6 before got to that stage. 3 more overs left after this. The Raiders targeting 180 plus. Get as many runs as they can on the board against a very strong Green Boys batting lineup. It's going to be a big wide. Oh, he's missed that one as Azad. Umpire says not a wide because batsman could have probably hit that for 4 had he stood in his normal position. 17 gone. It's 158 for 5. Big 3 overs coming up. Big 3 overs coming up. Imlak Zaman is on strike. Up in the air. Should be an easy single. Are they going to come back for 2? Are they going to come back for 2? Oh, should have taken 2. Should have taken 2. Fielder ran in from long on into the inner circle and should have put some pressure on. You've got 5 wickets in hand at just 18 deliveries left. Oh, Nibir smashes this one. There's a fielder in the deep though. Fumbles. Just a single. Oh, Imlak hammers this one. Hammers this one. 1 bounce into the fence for 4. Cracker of a shot there from the bat of Zaman. The app will be absolutely loving this. The Raiders 164 for 5. All these runs are vital. Rubel is given 35 runs, 3 deliveries left in the over. Imlak smashes it again. What a cracker of a shot that is. Couple of bounces into the ropes and the Raiders are loud as ever. Look at that. That dugout is ecstatic. Naimul is on his toes right on the edge of the boundary, geeing him on, showing Imlak exactly where to hit him. And hit him he does. That's 2 boundaries in a row. Now the field has spread. Square leg is coming into the circle as a result of that, and deep backward point is in place. There's no backward point. Third man is on the fence. Imlak hits it towards Cow. Hits it towards Cow. Is he going to take 2? Is he going to take 2? He says no. Says no. That's good bit of fielding there in the deep from the Green Boys. So 11 runs off the first 5 deliveries. 1 more ball left. Rubel, he's bowled well, but he's given 40 runs already in his spell. Last delivery. Hits it over the top of the infield. Should be 1, maybe 2. Maybe 2, no. Asadul Karim is a good fielder. And that is the end of 18 overs. 170 for 5. Now, I don't think 180 runs is going to be enough. The teams that have played at Gannons Park, Piffy, Raiders, Strikers, they all know that this is a wonderful, wonderful batting outfield. Dhaka Chargers defeated the Green Boys here earlier in the tournament. I think they chased down 160-odd runs as well. Comfortable win for the Chargers in that game. Fahad Rahman from Piffy scored 100 on this deck as well. I think Tanzilur may have scored 100 as well. Zayed, he's bowled really well. 3 overs, 1 for 26. 3.1 overs, 1 for 26, I beg your pardon. Imlak Zaman comes back on strike. He's batted extremely well. Imzi. Zayed continuing. Oh, wonderful delivery, but he's given it a wide. The umpire raises his arms and the bowler can't believe it. We'll get the cameraman to show the bowler here. Zaid bin Khalid there. Jersey number 17. Imlak is on strike. Hits it into the covers again. There's a fielder there. There's no backup. Jayed says no backup. Both Azad and Zayed, the bowler, says don't throw it. Now this side has a Jayed and a Zayed. Zayed bin Khalid. He's won a couple of man of the matches for the Green Boys this season. Excellent, excellent all-rounder. Coming in to Nibir. Kadir smashes it. Fielder in the deep. Oh, he falls over. It goes over the top for 6. Nibir Kadir. Well, connects so nicely with that, does Nibir. He's targeting that cow. He knows there was a fielder there. Still he targeted it. Zayed continuing. Down the ground. Misses. 9 runs of the over already. 2 more balls left. 179 for 5. Can they get to that 200-run mark? All the runs they can get, they are going to need today, the Raiders. This is a high-scoring ground against a high-scoring batting unit. Nibir hits it over the top of the covers, and Zayed bin Khalid picks him up. Misfire Turin there with the catch. The score, 179 now for 6. New batter coming in. Nibir, he's played a little bit of a cameo there. Well batted to him. 11 runs of 7 deliveries. They needed that. Rumman coming in. I believe it is for the Raiders. Imlak needs to get himself on strike. 1 delivery to face. Jakib, I beg your pardon, is in the middle. Now, he's not a bad batsman, Jakib. Left-handed batsman, just to ruffle things up a little bit. Left-hand, right-hand combination, never easy in the last overs of the game. Tanzilur, the captain, watching from Brisbane, would be happy with this performance so far. The manager, Probal, Izzy Nikki, watching from Bangladesh, would be happy with this outcome as well. They know the runs are on the board. It's up to the bowlers now. Abu Nasser, he's going to be so important, as is Vedi. Imlak, I don't know if Maruf is playing. Jakib as well is likely to open the bowling for the Raiders. Zaid bin Khalid coming in for the last ball of his spell. Swinging delivery. Straight on the stumps. Jakib hits it down the ground to Ashad Al-Karim. Picks up a single off the last ball. 1 more over to go. It's 180 now for 6. Very warm welcome and good afternoon to all our viewers watching at home. This is the Shadhinota Cup 2023 Moves International semi-final match between the Randwick Raiders and Green Boys. The winner going on to play Piffy in the final. The news from the middle is that the Raiders, without their skipper Tanzilur Rahman, has won the toss and elected to bat first. On the board is 180 runs for 6. Veti scoring 35 off 11 deliveries. Naimul scoring 40-odd. Good all-round contributions. Jamil picked up some runs. Imlak and Nibir jumping in with cameos. Rahid Alom was batting well as well. and but is it enough runs? The Green Boys are an incredible batting lineup. They are very strong batting. Ashadul Karim, Jayed Imran, Misfar Turin, Roman as well. Lots and lots of good batting to come from the Green Boys. This is going to be a fantastic game. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned for the run chase. 5 deliveries left. Imlak is on strike. Let's see how much they can get. Turin to Imlak. Imlak hammers it. This is gonna go for 6. It's massive. It is huge from the bat of Zaman. He absolutely hammers it. Take a look at this one. Fly off his bat to that cow corner region. Turin coming in. What is his response? It's down the leg side. There is no fielder there, and Imlak Zaman picks up another boundary. This was his shot for 6, and he backs it up with another boundary. Turin is under pressure. He rolls the dice. He takes the sweat off his forehead. It's been a long day for the Green Boys. 191 round for 6. 3 deliveries left. Imlak is jumping up and down. And let's take a look at the last 3 balls. 191 for 6. Can they get to 100 runs? Can they get to 200 runs? I beg your pardon. Turin to Zaman. Gets a bit of a French cut. There is no fine leg. There is no fine leg. The fielder from square leg runs in. Throws it back. Zaman dives and makes it home. Imlak Zaman with the big dive, and he makes it home. Picks up 2 runs. Take a look at this incredible running between the wickets by the big man Imlak, jersey number 27. Brings in the dive. Azad can't collect. A better throw may have dismissed him. But Imlak survives. Just 24 runs off only 9 balls faced by him. He's going to want to face the last 2 deliveries. Jakib is on the non-striker's end. He's on 2 off 2. 193 for 6. 2 deliveries to go. Raiders winning the toss, batting first. Turin, he's gone for 33 runs in 3.4 overs. No wickets to him. Roman the spinner, the best of the lot. Sheikh picked up a couple of wickets as well, but this is a lot of runs on the board. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. On this pitch, in this outfield, in this ground, 180, 190 runs usually is not enough because it's a 200 track. This is going to be a wide. He's going to have to bowl that one again, Turin. He's going to have to bowl that one. Still 2 more balls left. Ashadul Karim from long off says, take the wicket. It's not a problem, just take the wicket. Masroor watches on from third man. Imlak pumps it. Oh, what a shot that is. Incredible hit from Imlak Zaman. That is another maximum. That is a huge 6. Wow, he is batting has been incredible. Tanzilur Rahman, who I don't know if the big captain has a spot left in this team with the batting display from the likes of Imlak, Betty and Rahit today, as well as Naimul. But what a finish this is so far. Imlak hits it again, and it's gone for 4. It's gone for 4. 4 to finish. What a sensational batting performance it's been from the batter Imlak Zaman. He scores a 4 off the last delivery with a caressing cover drive. What a shot that was. And the Raiders are so happy. They crossed the 200 mark. 204 for 6. They saved the biggest over for the end. Misfar Turin goes for 44 runs in his 4 overs. 2 sixes in that over. 2 boundaries as well. Oh no, this is a catastrophe for the Green Boys. They were looking good at one stage, but that is a very, very costly last over. I believe that's, how much is that? That's 20 runs in 22, 23, 24 runs in the over. Imlak Zaman take a bow. 11 balls faced, 34 runs. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break for this innings, and we will join us, stay with us, and we will come back in about 10 minutes or so for the start of the second innings. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the start of the second innings between the Randwick Raiders and the Sydney Green Boys. That is the batting that has happened this afternoon for the Raiders. Naimul Islam, 45 of 34, set the tone and was well supported by Rahid, 28 of 29. But the two cameos in the middle, Betty, 35 of 16, and Imlak, 34 of 11, along with Nibir, who scored 11 of 8, gave the Raiders a massive, massive target for the Green Boys. A deflated Green Boys in the middle. This was their bowling. 35 runs at the top of the order for Zaid bin Khaled. Rubel went for 41. Dushari, missed for Turin, went for 44. Ashad, 3 overs, 30 runs. Rumman, 3 overs, 26. And Sheikh, 2 overs for 24. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised that the captain did not opt for more spin. And this is why I'm even more surprised, because the Randwick Raiders are going to start with Abu Nasser. Captain Vetti with the hat on. We'll ask the cameraman to zoom in on him and Nasser, the bowler here. Abu Nasser, Hall of Famer, legend of community cricket, one of the best bowlers you will see in the community, wearing a Bangladesh national team trouser. Vetti, the captain, goes into the slips. Ashadul Karim has come out to open the batting for the Sydney Green. No slip in place. Vetti moves to short mid-wicket. There's a fielder at long on and a fielder at deep mid-wicket as well. 2 fielders on the leg side on the boundary. Vetti is short in the circle. Nasser, first ball of the second innings, 205 to win. Assad hammers it! What a start for the Green Boys! All the way for 6. Quality from Ashadul Karim. What a start. Full toss ball, sweeps it. Gets a full connection. And Nasser goes for 6. Well, well, well. Is there a twist? The Sydney Green Boys batting is very, very strong. Do not think they are out of this game yet. Assad trapped on the pads. Umpire says not out. Clearly going down the leg side. Nasser to continue. Oh, he's bowled him, has he? Umpire gives it out. Nasser picks him up, and look at the celebration there from the Randwick Raiders. That is a huge wicket of Assad. Let's take a look at the replay here. Nasser bowls him out in the first over. I think there was a little bit of a edge there from his pad or the bat. I'm not too sure. Let's take a quick look at this one here. Great delivery from Nasser. Hits the pad and... oh, he's out stumped. He's out stumped. He's out stumped. Rahid Alom does the work. Asadul Karim outside his line. He was outside his line, didn't come back, and he's out stumped. There it is. Both his feet are he's still standing outside, and yeah, Assad has to go. 1-6, and that's a big, big wicket. Now, Ramim Ul Islam. He's a compact batsman. The Green Boys need him to bat 20 overs if they have to win this game. Imtiaz is still there. Turin is still there. I'm surprised Turin has not come out to open the batting. Big wicket of Asadul Karim. Dismissed. Rahid Alom. Wonderful bit of wicket keeping. Abu Nasser. Abu Nasser takes the scalp. 1-6 in the over. And he's gone. Both his feet outside. Asad Lukarin still standing outside. when all three stumps were gone, and he's out. Nasa to Ramim. Sweeps! Oh, he's gonna be given this one! He's gone! That is plumb in front! Nasa picks him up! Out! LBW, clear as day. Ramimul Islam has to go. Nasa is destroying them. Plumb in front. Ramim out. I said at the start of the innings that Nasa will be key and he can't be giving. That is plumb in front. Absolutely plumb. Has to go. Ramim has to go. Poor shot selection should not. It's too full to sweep. Way too full to sweep. Straight as an arrow. There was no inside edge on that one. He keeps saying is to look at his bat, but there is absolutely no inside edge on that. Umpire Mohammad Yusuf, experienced enough to know when to give it out. Turin out there in the middle now. First over, one ball still left to come. He's taking his time, misfire Turin. Having a bit of a laugh with everyone there. Centre guard. Now, I don't know why he didn't open the batting Turin, but that's two big wickets for the Raiders. It's all action here at the Shadhinota Cup in Gannons, Peakhurst. Tanzilur Rahman, the captain of the Raiders, missing in action today, but they've got 200 on the board and they've taken 2 wickets in the first over. After being hit for a 6 in the very first ball, Nasser comes back strongly to take 2. 1 over gone. It's 6 for 2. Two wickets down for 6 runs. 1 over gone. 205 is the target. 199 to win. Imtiaz facing his first ball off Jakib. Well fielded there. Now Maruf I don't think is playing today. Neither is Tanzilur. So the two fast bowlers missing in action. It's likely that Imlak, Abu Musaib, maybe Veti, Nasa and Jakib are your 5 bowlers. Onirban maybe as well can bowl a bit of off spin. Jakib bowls a wide. Seven for 2. Jersey number 20, Jakib, steaming in to Imtiaz. Edges it! Straight to third man, Nasser is there. Good bit of fielding by him, the big fella. Does well. Green boys dugout there, they look dejected. Ramim still doesn't have his pads off. Some of them are watching the game online. They're all sitting apart from each other. Morsalin there in your frame, Turin as well. Still a lot of batting to come, but I think they're just very disappointed at having lost 2 wickets. Conceding 200 runs just has not been the Green Boys' day. Misfar and Imtiaz, 2 batters in the middle. You've got to be on point when you're facing Randwick Raiders. They're a very energetic and pumped up side, very passionate about their cricket. Very, very difficult opponents to face at any stage in the competition. Turin enjoying himself out there in the middle. He's up for the challenge. Jakib, last ball of his over. It's going to be a wide. He's going to have to bowl that one again. Jakib to Turin. Watches that one away. 2 overs gone. Just 3 off it. 9 for 2. Imtiaz, right-handed batsman. Turin as well, right-handed batsman. 2 very aggressive, attacking intent batters for the Sydney Green Boys. Still out there in the middle. Up in the air, just over the top of the infield, and Imtiaz picks up a boundary. Gets a couple of claps as well. Needs to see out Nasser. Just make sure you don't give him any more wickets. That is the recipe to success against the Randwick Raiders. 2 full tosses bowled by him have gone for runs. This was just over the top of the fielder's head. Required run rate 10.77. Nasser. Imtiaz, unnecessary shot. This is going to be tough. Oh, he's left it for all of them and he should have been out, but he's not. Imtiaz survives. The Green Boys need to stop giving wickets to Nasser. The rest of the Randwick Raiders bowling is not as exceptional as it is for him. He is their main strike bowler. Keep your head down. See out his 4 overs. The rest of the bowling is not as dangerous as you'd expect from Nasser. I'm not too sure what Imtiaz, Assad and the others are doing. Just stay calm, play straight, take your singles, rotate the strike. Easier said than done. Abu Nasser is an absolute legend of the game. A clever, clever bowler. One of the best in the business. Definitely the best in the Raiders attack today. He is dangerous. He is a wicket taker. He is a match winner. He's been playing for Raiders for at least 20 years from my memory. Turin nearly gets himself out stumped. Rahid Alom is absolutely lightning fast. Ashadul Kareem outstumped. Sydney Green boys look very, very sad, very quiet in the dugout. Still a lot of batting to come. Jayed Imran, Masroor, lots of capable batsmen, and a lot of overs left. 17 overs to go. Nasser continuing. 14 for 2. Turin on strike. Cut away nicely. That is a good shot there from Turin. Safe execution. Imlak gives the chase. Ball wins the race. Another 4 runs. Jakib continues for the Raiders. Green boys 18 for 2. 3 overs gone. Oh, he's bowled him! Cleans out his off stump. Imtiaz, not too sure what his intentions were, but just needed to get set before he did something like that. And Jakib picks up the wicket. Off stump, out of the park. 3 down, it's 18 for 2.
ব্যাটিং বিপর্যয়ের মুখে সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজ। এখন পর্যন্ত 3টি উইকেটের পতন ঘটেছে, মাত্র 3 ওভার খেলা হয়েছে। নিঃসন্দেহে 200 রানের উপরে যেখানে টার্গেট, সেখানে এটি ব্যাটিং বিপর্যয় ছাড়া আর কি বলা যেতে পারে। প্রথম ওভারেই নাসার 2টি উইকেটের পতন। এবার চতুর্থ নাম্বার ওভারের প্রথম বলেই বোল্ড হয়ে গেলেন। এখন একটি গুড পার্টনারশিপ, একটি লম্বা পার্টনারশিপ প্রয়োজন, কিন্তু মনে রাখতে হবে পার্টনারশিপ গড়তে হলে দেখে শুনে সেট হতে হয় ব্যাটসম্যানদের, কিন্তু সেই সুযোগটা এখানে কম, কারণ অনেক রানের টার্গেট, 205 রানের টার্গেটে খেলছে সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজ। দেখা যাক কতটুকু পর্যন্ত যেতে পারে। কে এখনই ম্যাচের ভবিষ্যৎ বলা কঠিন, মাত্র 3 ওভার খেলা হয়েছে। নেক্সট বল, just a little push. Batsmen were not even tried to have a run. They are under pressure, undoubtedly. Just within 3 overs, 3 wicket down. So definitely they are in a big trouble. They need to set down. They need to play big shots as well. Just a single, yeah. You can see the wide angle of the other camera. বেশ নিয়ন্ত্রিত বোলিং, খুব স্বাভাবিক। ওভারের প্রথম বলে যখন উইকেটের পতন ঘটে, তখন সে ওভারটি নিশ্চিতভাবে ব্যাটসম্যানরা দেখে শুনে কিছুটা রক্ষণাত্মকভাবে খেলার। এইবার কিন্তু লেগ স্টাম্পের অনেক বাইরের একটি বল, এবং প্রসঙ্গত এটি ওয়াইড বল, অতিরিক্ত একটি রান যোগ হলো। বেশ কিছু এক্সট্রা রান আসছে এই ইনিংস থেকে। গত ওভারেও দুটি ওয়াইড ছিল, এই ওভারে প্রথম ওয়াইড হলো। এবার কিন্তু ব্যাটসম্যান সদর চেষ্টা করেছেন, কিন্তু ফিল্ডার ছিল বরাবর। একটি রানের বেশি পাবেন না, একটি রান নিরাপদে নিতে পেরেছেন। দু ব্যাটসম্যানই নতুন, জায়েদ এবং ইশফার। ওহো, দারুণ বল ছিল এটি, একদম স্ট্যাম্পের উপরে। ব্যাটে না লাগলে নিশ্চিতভাবে এটি এলবিডব্লিউ এর ফাঁদে পড়তে হতো ব্যাটসম্যানকে। ব্যাটে লাগায় সেই আশঙ্কা থেকে নিজেকে মুক্ত করতে পারলেন। ওভারের আরো দুটি বল বাকি আছে, খুবই 10 উপরে যেখানে রান রেট পার ওভারে, সেখানে দুটি তিনটি করে রান আসছে, নিশ্চিতভাবে একটি বড় প্রেসার তৈরি করে ব্যাটসম্যানদের মধ্যে। এইবার অবশ্য ব্যাটসম্যান একেবারে খেলার চেষ্টাই করেননি, স্ট্যাম্পের উপরে ছিল। শেষ বল এই ওভারের, এটি মাত্র দুটি রান আসছে এই ওভার থেকে। প্রথম বলেই একটু উইকেটের পতন ঘটায়, আমি দুঃখিত, ওভার শেষ হয়ে গেছে এটি ডট বলের মাধ্যমে। মাত্র দুটি রান আসলো এই ওভার থেকে। চতুর্থ ওভারের খেলা শেষে 21 রান, 3টি উইকেট অলরেডি চলে গেছে। আবারও হয়তো এটাকে নাসা আসবেন। নাসার প্রথম ওভারেই দুটি উইকেটের পতন ঘটেছিল, পরের ওভারে অবশ্য তিনি উইকেট পাননি, কিন্তু বেশ ভালো বল করেছেন, যদিও দুটি 4 হয়েছে, বাট তারপরও বেশ কয়েকটি বল বেশ ক্লোজ ছিল। এই মুহূর্তে রান রেট পৌঁছে গেছে, রিকোয়ার্ড রান রেট পৌঁছে গেছে 11.5 করে। প্রতি ওভারেই এটি হুহু করে বাড়ছে, এবং এই এখনই যদি রান রেট, রিকোয়ার্ড রান রেটকে নিয়ন্ত্রণ না আনা যায়, হয়তো একটা সময়টি যখন 15-16 পার হয়ে যাবে, তখন আসলে আর এই রান, এই টার্গেট চেস করা বেশ কঠিন হয়ে পড়বে। কিন্তু স্ক্রিন বয়েজ 3টি উইকেট হারিয়ে চাপের মধ্যে আছে, সে বিষয়ে নিশ্চিত। দুই আম্পায়ার মধ্যে কিছুটা আলাপচারিতা হলো। এখন আবার ইউসুফ তার প্রান্তে ফিরে এলেন। এবার পঞ্চম ওভারের খেলা শুরু করছেন নাসা। দেখা যাক এই ওভারে কি হয়। প্রথম বল, ও, ব্যাটসম্যান বেশ সতর্ক, জানেন তিনি ভালো বোলার, কমিউনিটি ক্রিকেটের নাম করা বোলার, তিনি স্বাস্থ্যবান মানুষ, কিন্তু বলের ঘূর্ণিতে সেটা প্রভাব পড়বে না। দুর্দান্ত বোলিং করে থাকেন, যার প্রমাণ এই ইনিংসেও তিনি দিয়েছেন। আরো একটি বল চমৎকারভাবে নাশা করলেন, এইবার এই বলটিও ডট। এক একটি ডট বল এক একটি রান রেট, রিকর্ড রান রেট বাড়িয়ে দিচ্ছে প্রায় 0.25 করে। একই রকম ভাবে, ও, হোয়াট এ টার্ন, হোয়াট এ গুড বলার নাশা হি ইজ। পরপর 3টি ডট বল, রান রেট বেড়ে এখন 12-র উপরে চলে গেল। দেখা যাক একটা মেইডেন ওভার আমরা দেখতে পাই কিনা। এইবার অবশ্য ব্যাটসম্যান চেষ্টা করেছেন একটি রান নেবেন, যদিও ফিল্ডার বরাবর ছিল, কিন্তু বলটি সাথে সাথে কুড়াতে পারেনি, একটি সিঙ্গেল রান পেয়েছেন। একটি রান মাত্র দিয়েছেন না সেই ওভারের। এর পরের বল অবশ্য ব্যাটসম্যান চেষ্টা করেছেন হাঁকাতে আউট হওয়ার, ফিল্ডারের প্রায় নাগালে এসে গিয়েছিল ক্যাচ, কিন্তু না, ব্যর্থ হয়েছেন, পরাস্ত হয়েছেন ফিল্ডার সেটিকে তালুবন্দী করতে, এবং তার ফলশ্রুতিতে 4টি রান যোগ হলো। 4টি নিয়ন্ত্রিত বলের পর এই বলটি ব্যাটসম্যান বেশ কয়েক ফুট সামনে এসে সজোরে হাঁকিয়েছেন এবং তার ফলাফলের পেছনে একটি চমৎকার বাউন্ডারি আসলো। একেবারে শেষ বল এই ওভারের, একই সাথে সাথে পাওয়ার প্লেরও শেষ বল হবে। এটি বৈধ বল, কিন্তু উইকেট কিপার পরাস্ত হলেন বলটি ধরতে। খুব বেশি ক্ষতি অবশ্য তাতে হয়নি, একটি মাত্র অতিরিক্ত রান এসেছে। এর সাথে পঞ্চম ওভারের খেলা শেষ, 26 রান 3 উইকেট।
থ্যাংক ইউ শামিম। খেলার টোটাল কন্ট্রোলে আছেন Randwick Raiders, 27 for 3 after 5 overs. Nasa picking up 2 wickets, Jakib picking up the other. Zayed and Misfar Turin, the two batters in the middle. Masroor, Jayed, Imran still to come. Lots of batting left for the Green Boys, but they look down and they look dejected. That is the problem. Very good spell from Abu Nasa. Jakib to Turin, short delivery, fielder is there, but it goes all the way to the fence for 4. Rizwan, the umpire, signals that as a boundary. আমাদের সাথে খেলা দেখছেন মামুন আলিমুজ্জামান। আসসালামু আলাইকুম মামুন ভাই, আশা করি আপনি ভালো আছেন, আপনার সানডে এনজয় করছেন। শুনেছি আবারও দুর্দান্ত 50টি রান আপনার ব্যাট থেকে আজকে এসেছে প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচে। নতুন পরিবেশে নতুন মামুনকে আমরা দেখছি। খেলা দেখছেন আমাদের সাথে রাজীব শিকদার। ডাউন দ্য লেগ সাইড বলল আম্পায়ার। আসিফ মাহবুব রাশিদ খেলা দেখছেন, তবে আসিফ মাহবুব রাশিদের মাঠে এই মুহূর্তে থাকার কথা এবং বোলিং করার কথা খুব শীঘ্রই। হয়তো লাইভ এসে লিঙ্কটা শেয়ার করেছেন। খেলা দেখছেন নাজি হায়দার, সাইম সুলতান, অ্যাশক, মাহমুদুল হাসান, হাসান মুশি, হাসানুল বান্না। আসসালামু আলাইকুম আবারও বান্না ভাই। সানি হক, আজকে ডিনার কোথায় সানি? মুসা হাবিব, ঈশান, আদিব আলী, মোহাম্মদ আশরাফুল ভাই লিখেছেন থ্যাঙ্কস। রিকোয়ার্ড রান রেট 12-র নিচে আছে। যতক্ষণ রিকোয়ার্ড রান রেট 14 নিচে থাকবে, শেষ 5 ওভারে 70 রানের নিচে থাকবে, ততক্ষণ গ্রিন বয়েজ বলতে হয় যে খেলা থেকে টোটালি বাইরে না। কিছু বিগ ওভার্স কিন্তু হয়েছে র্যান্ডউইক রেডার্স এর। আমরা জানি যে ভেটি এবং ইমলাক দুজন মিলে 5 ওভার উইচ ইজ 30 বলস আলাদা টাইমে খেলে তারা দুজনের স্কোরের সংগ্রহ 70 রানের প্লাস। সো ভেরি গুড ব্যাটিং ফ্রম দোজ টু। সো গ্রিন বয়েজ হয়তো বা আগের থেকে একটু বেশি অ্যাগ্রেসিভ খেলার চেতনা নিয়ে ব্যাটিং করছিলেন। আমাদের সাথে খেলা দেখছেন নাসা ভাই। নাসা ভাইয়ের দারুণ বোলিং পারফরমেন্স আজকে। Randwick Raiders এর লেজেন্ড, 2টি উইকেট প্রথম ওভারেই 2টি উইকেট। খেলার টোনটা সেট করেছেন, অসাধারণ শট তুরিনের ব্যাট থেকে, আম্পায়ার সিগন্যালস দ্যাট অ্যাজ আ 6। আমাদের সাথে লাইভে যুক্ত হয়েছেন তাসিন আহমেদ, সিডনি স্ট্রাইকার্স এ প্লেট ফাইনালিস্ট ভার্সেস গ্ল্যাডিয়েটর্স কামিং আপ নেক্সট মান্থ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম তাসিন ভাই। তাসিন ভাইয়ের প্রিয় বন্ধু রেমন আজকে খেলছে না র্যান্ডউইক রেডার্সে, তাই হয়তো বা র্যান্ডউইক রেডার্সের আজকের এই দুর্দান্ত পারফরমেন্স। বলতেই হয় যে তাসিন ভাইও কিন্তু র্যান্ডউইকের এক্স প্লেয়ার। Vetty and Imlak running the field today and running it well. It's the Green Boys dugout. Still positive. 6 overs gone, 40 for 3. প্রথম কিছু ওভারের পরে তারা বেশ ডিজেক্টেড ছিল। নিউ bowler coming into the attack is none other than Imlak Zaman. What a batting performance from him. 11 balls faced, 34 runs, complete domination from him, and in my mind, easily one of the shouts for man of the match, especially if he bowls well today as well. Imlak, Jakib, and Nasser, the 3 bowlers used by Vetty so far today. Starts well, Imlak. Definitely Vetty will bowl himself most likely as well if he's fit enough to bowl. That's 4 bowlers. 5th bowler is likely to be either Onirban or Musaib, or a combination of both. Asif Rashid is also in the lineup, so he could be another 5th bowling option. Hasn't bowled a lot for the Raiders, hasn't bowled remarkable for the Raiders in the past. You can see there Asif Rashid fielding at 3rd man. End of the power play now, we'll start to see some of these spinners come into play more and more. Rahid's wicket keeping has been an absolute revelation, folks. Zaid bin Khalid Miswar Turin, 2 very composed and compact cricketers. Turin finding the boundary recently as well. Imlak Zaman pumps it to the offside field. More runs there, dot ball. Couple of magpies in and around the ground. You get scared of these magpies in Australia. To be very careful. They are very temperamental creatures. Filling there on the deep by any run. Good runner ball 11 today. Nibir Kader is another bowling option, medium pacer. Naimul can bowl a bit as well. Good down the ground, should only be 1. Very chilly day. The wind factor here is very chilly. There's not a single cloud in the sky, but it's 18 degrees Celsius. A bit cool in the shade. 36 past 3, 18 degrees Celsius. Gannons Park, Peakhurst, the venue for today's encounter between the Green Boys and the Raiders. The score after 7, 44 for 3. Vetty continuing from the Isaac Road end, coming in for his first ever good Yorker to start off. Ooh. Fourth time in this game. Stumps have been knocked down. This time, first time this innings. Shadhinota there in the deep for the Raiders. Batted well. Batted really well. There was a chance that the momentum would have switched had he not gone on to get the runs that he did. But I thought in particular that he did brilliantly well. Very good bowling from Vetty so far today. Captaining the side in the absence of Tanzilur Rahman. Imlak Zaman is there as well. He's a bowling partner. So this is fourth and fifth bowler for third and fourth bowler, I beg your pardon, for the Raiders. Who is that fifth bowler? That and how expensive are they going to be? Tasin Ahmed has commented that Raiders are a strong contender for the cup this year, and they're playing some excellent cricket. They indeed are, and Tasin Ahmed would know all football. Yes, Tasin Ahmed would know all about it because he has faced the Randwick Raiders, Sydney Strikers in this group. Required a big win against Raiders, and in that game the Raiders did end up scoring 200 plus, although the Strikers picked up the bonus point. So first 10 overs have definitely gone in favour of the Randwick Raiders, and you can see that's a brilliant over so far from Vetty. 200 runs plus on the board, and he's bowling Yorker after Yorker. What a fantastic cricketer. Batted brilliantly as well. First ever done for him, just 3 off it, 8 gone. It's 47 for 3. There he is, Vetty. Very good to see him back on the cricket pitch after having a heart attack, folks. It's not every day. He's a bit of a warrior, and I hope all his health problems are past him, and we continue to see the best of Vetty. Imlak down the track, picks up a single to win. Wonderful straight drive down the ground from the bat of Zaid bin Khalid. Next ball. Again down the ground, this time straight to the field, a chance of a run out. Naimul decides not to take that risk. Last ball of the surge, 67 for 3, 138 runs to win from here on in. Doreen pumps it through the offside, it's going to the fence, has it got the legs? Yes, it has. A beautiful boundary for 4 and a bit of a fist pump between these two. 71 now for 3. Right, so halfway through that first innings, Green Boys have started to build up a little bit of a partnership. Zaid hits it in the offside, just a single. Imlak Zaman. Great performance by him so far. Zayed bin Khalid needs to get a move on here. Honestly, it's 23 balls faced, 16 runs. 23 balls faced, he should be double that. He should be closer to 40 based on the circumstances of the game. Turin is 31 balls, 40 runs. I'm surprised they decided not to send Jayed or Masroor out there in the middle, because now, you know, they need nearly 15 runs and over every single over. So they must get a big over in place, and they need to target these bowlers. So this is the fifth bowler that I was talking about. All respect to Abu Musaib, but they need to start targeting these bowlers. And there it is. It's gone straight to the fielder there, and Zayed has to depart. Abu Musaib picks it up. Rumman takes the catch. It's 76 now for 4. Down the ground, that's a big shot there from Masroor. Picks up a 4. And begs the question, why wasn't he sent in before? So, wicket taking over from Abu nonetheless. 6 runs from it. After 12, it's 82 for 4. Down the ground for another single. Where is that big over coming? Is that big over coming? 120 runs from 8 overs, nearly impossible. Required run rate reaching 16 on a run. The 5th bowler being shared between Abu Musaib and Onirban. Down the ground. It's a good shot. Good hustle there from Jakib. Takes a bit of a tumble. Take a look at this. Not sure if she was trying a dive or what the story was there, but Jakib takes a tumble. Plays and misses that one. Masroor. Good over from Onirban so far. 3 off the first 3 deliveries. 4 p.m. here at Gannons Park, Peakhurst. 18 degrees Celsius. Sweeps it well. Masroor. Fielder in the deep, sends it back, just a single. He's looking very sharp, Masroor. And I'm not sure, I know Zayed is a very capable batsman, but I think probably the context of today's game, when you're chasing 200, may or may not have been the right option. Anyway, that's going to be a no ball, and he is going to get a free hit for it. There's a shot down the ground from Masroor, where Jakib takes a little bit of a tumble. There you go. One for the bloopers. Anyway, free hit. Turin whacks it in the air. Naimul does the work there, sends it back. Straight to the fielder there in the deep. At this stage last year in the semi-final, the Randwick Raiders exited the competition. They faced SBT at Peter Miller Park, and well, they were all up for I think 88 runs, and in reply, SBT I think was 7 wickets down at one stage and managed to win the game. But already they are going to go one step higher than last season's performance, the Randwick Raiders. They're looking very good this year, as you can see from the comments coming in from Tasin Ahmed and others, that the Raiders are a very strong contender for this week's title. Blocks that one. Oh, want to hit that one down the ground and then change his mind. It's a good bit of fielding. He's fielded well there, the new bloke, wearing Rocky's jersey. Now, Casa Rocky is playing for the Raiders, as is Tanzilur, Shama Hassan, Spree, and Ramon. 4 batters missing today, clearly. Oh, lusty shot from Masroor. 1 bounce to the fielder, Imlak. That's good intent. This is where they need to start getting a move on. $91 for 4, 13.3. Masroor, 10 off 10. He's a big hitter. Down the ground, edges it. It's up in the air. And he's dropped it. He's dropped it there, Nibir. Absolute sitter. Spinner. Through the infield, and this time it goes for 4. The drop catch starting to be costly, but not a bad over from a Raiders perspective. 6 off it after 14. It's 95 for 4. $99 for 4. Oh, I edged that one. It's going to go for 4 behind the stumps. By the looks of it, good chase. Great hustle there from the Raiders fielders. Asif bin Rashid in the deep. Sends that one back. Brings up the 100. For the Sydney Green Boys. We're just waiting for the scorers to update. Next delivery. Oh, he's hit this one through the offside. Imlak is there. Field placing having a good chance of a run out. Oh, Rahid, if he had taken that one cleanly, it may have been out. Imlak Zaman, what a game he is having. Put this one onto the leg side. Oh, that's gone for 4. Down the ground. Just a single. Oh, creams it, misfire, Turin. Inside out. Gets the boundary. And he's gone. Out. Caught behind. Masroor has to depart. It's 1-1-6 for 5. Trapped on the pads. Umpire gives him out. Turin is out. LBW. And that's a tough blow. He batted really, really well. Did Turin. But unfortunately, he has to depart. Pretty straight, actually. Didn't get any bat on that. And looked out from our vantage point. 117 for 6. 2 wickets in the air to Rakib. He's picked up 3 wickets for 19. Now, Jayed Imran, I don't know why he's batting at number 8, but he's a very, very strong batter. Should have probably batted higher up the order, maybe number 3, number 4. When you're chasing 200, you want a batter like him. 20 runs required on every single over from here on in. 88 to win. Jayed smashes it down the ground. Runs really well. It's very good running between the wickets from Jayed Imran. He's looking for 2, but Rubel not interested. Plays and misses. Rubel, the vice captain, he has been explosive in the past. Can score at a rate of 300. Swipes it towards the Cow region. Sends the throw back in. 24th of September. Looks likely that it will be the Raiders versus Peakhurst from here on in, unless an absolutely magical innings happens. It's never happened before where nearly 90 runs are scored in the last 4 overs, but it's been a clinical performance from the Raiders. Especially, you have to give credit to the likes of Imlak and Vetty for the finish that they had. Otherwise, the score may have been stuck at 180, 170 at one stage, but to get to over 200 and completely switch the momentum in those final 5 overs or so was an absolute treat to watch. Now, the new bowler coming in is Asif Rashid. That's the wagon wheel, and you can see there that spike right at the end was phenomenal. And the Green Boys curve has always been under that Raiders one. The Raiders have been on point, very switched on. Fantastic bit of captaincy from Vetty. The batters have done really well, and that last over going for 24. That was just creates so much for the team in the pavilion. This is a full toss. It's up in the air. There's a chance of a catch. No one's going to get under it. And Rubel survives. It's been a tough competition for the Sydney Green Boys this season. Missing a bit of a change in their lineup this season. Jayed hits this one, creams it towards third man. Fielder gives a chase, sends it back. Batting with one pad cover on, green and gold, just like the Australian flag. Jayed at the moment. Running between the wickets is hard. He's going to try and get the Green Boys as close as they can get. But I think 83 runs is going to be a bit too much. Asif bin Rashid depicting the closest rendition to a scarecrow as you can get. Check out this bowling action. He's going to put 2 arms like a big eagle and about to take flight in the front. The steering wheel is on and his arms go raising up, and that's how he delivers. So one of the most unique bowling actions. We'll get the cameraman to zoom in on the bowling action so we can catch the next one. This is Asif Rashid. Look at that. Fielder picks it up. Just a single. Still 4 wickets in hand, but 80 runs from 3 overs is not going to happen. 24 needed every over. Asif to Jayed. Oh, good delivery. Squeezes that one to the fielder. There. Last ball from Asif. Rizwan having a word with Betty. Asking him to just calm things down, get a move on. 80th 19. Oh, playing a miss. Good delivery from Rashid. That is, well, should have been the end of his over. Yes, it is. 17 gone. It's 125 for 6. $129 for 6. Ruman, one of the newer players for Raiders. Jayed smashes this up in the air. He's got enough legs to go to the fielder. One bounce. It was a free hit, which is why he went for it. The right hand, left hand. 3 fielders on the offside. Onirban comes in. It's a good lusty hit there from Rubel. Straight to the fielder, Jakib. Shadows starting to fall across the ground here at Peakhurst Gannons Park. 20 past 4 local time. Live and exclusive from Peakhurst, Sydney, New South Wales, Gannons Park, St George Council. Pitch number 1 moves international semi-final match between Randwick Raiders and Sydney Green Boys. Mathematically, it's still possible for the Green Boys to still win. This match summary is there for you to see. Fantastic performance from the Raiders batters, Betty, Naimul and Imlak. Back alive now. It's in the air as well, Jade. There is Onirban. Cuts it out, sends it back. 132 now for 6. Very tough game for the Green Boys, has to be said. Starting to pack up at the Green Boys Pavilion. Oh, what a shot! Impossible is nothing. That is a big shot there from Rubel. So Green Boys dugout there, looking like they will exit the tournament. Cigarettes flying around. A couple of batsmen padded up, waiting to come in, and they know probably that they're losing to a better team today. Right, let's see if Imlak can pick up a wicket and secure a man of the match. Otherwise, it will be between him and Betty and Naimul as well. Good shout to be man of the match. This is going to be Imlak to continue. Nasser's picked up 2, Jakib's picked up 3, and Imlak does pick up a wicket. He does pick up a wicket, and it goes straight to the fielder there. Jayed has to depart. And the score. Their 7th wicket down now is 138 runs on the board. Folks, those of you that have joined this telecast, a big thank you for tuning in on Matchday Media to enjoy this game. Apologies that our page, the Shadhinota Cup page, is currently down and inactive. Reported within the first 5 minutes of coming live. It's a very common theme whenever Randwick Raiders is playing that we get these sort of issues happen. I'm not really sure why, but nonetheless, credit to the Raiders for a spectacular performance. Sydney Burners winning the morning game, and it looks like it will be a final between the Randwick Raiders and Pifi. Mathematically, they can't win this game any longer. Shamol hits it up in the air. Fielder is underneath it. Nibir Kadir goes over the top, and he goes for 6. So, number 7, Shamol, aggressive batter. Again, I'm not too sure why they didn't have this aggression before. Why Zayed bin Khaled has helped this Green Boys team phenomenally all throughout this year, but he batted too slow for my liking. Shamol hoiks it away towards the leg side. Couple of bounces to mid-wicket. Jakib does the fielding, sends it back. And 40 runs in the last over. Oh, well, 60 runs still needed to win. Rubel 11 off 9. Up in the air, should be taken. Rahid Alom takes it. Imlak bags another one. Definitely going to be man of the match now, Imlak Zaman. He was so good towards the end of that Raiders innings. 11 balls faced, 34 runs to him. Picks up 2 wickets, and look at that. They have been phenomenal today, the Raiders. They have been absolutely clinical. And only 2 more wickets left for them before they finish things off. Let's get a look at the bowler, Imlak Zaman. Ask the cameraman to show us the bowler, Imlak Zaman, please. He's just turned around now. There he is, Imlak, number 27, ready to bowl, waiting for the batter to come in. Betty, the captain, with the hat on, has been great as well for the Raiders. There he is, still pumped up and still giving a lot of encouragement to his bowlers. He's done well in the absence of Tanzilur, the regular captain. New batter coming in is Sheikh. He's going to get a run in. 145 for 8 now. Imlak Zaman. Flighted ball. Hit down the leg side. Should just be 1. Jakib feels well. Sends it back. Shamol comes back on strike. It's a couple of sixes, a couple of wickets in the over. 2, in fact. As well, the game was already gone, unfortunately, for the Green Boys. And Shamol hoiks it away towards that same fielder there at cow corner. Jackie picks up a single to end the over. Imlak finishes his spell of 2 for 27 of 4. Score after 19 is 147 now for 8. দর্শকরা সবাইকে আবারও স্বাগতম জানাচ্ছি আমাদের আজকে লাইভে থাকার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আমি আনিক জুহের ম্যাচ মিডিয়ার পক্ষ থেকে আমার সাথে আছেন সাদ শামীম। খেলা আজকে পরিচালনা করছেন দুজন আম্পায়ার মোহাম্মদ রিজওয়ান এবং মোহাম্মদ ইউসুফ। খেলা হচ্ছে গ্যানন্স পার্ক পিকার্স থেকে র্যান্ডউইক রেডার্স বনাম সিডনি গ্রিন বয়েজ। সবাইকে আজকে এই লাইভটি দেখার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি আমাদের পক্ষ থেকে। আমাদের অবশ্য আজকে সকালে যখন লাইভ শুরু করেছিলাম অন্য পেজ থেকে, স্বাধীনতা ক্লাবের পেজ, কারেন্টলি প্রথম 5 মিনিটে আমাদের কপিরাইটের কারণে পেজটিকে নামানো হয়েছে এবং আমার পার্সোনাল প্রোফাইলে কিছু রেস্ট্রিকশনস আছে। I'm not too sure why that happened because we didn't use any copyright content, but obviously there are some people that are obviously they don't like us and that are trying to undermine our capabilities. But obviously it's been a fantastic tournament for both these teams, Green Boys and Randwick Raiders, and congratulations to the Raiders for an emphatic win, and congratulations to Green Boys for making this far. It was a very tough group. Pifi at the top of the table in this group, and they will be facing the Raiders next in a couple of weekends. This is up in the air. Jakib, can he take it? He does. Very good catch by Jakib, and Abu celebrates. Wonderful catch taken there by. He's played really well as well. Another one from the Raiders. He's picked up 3 fantastic wickets today, and now the Raiders are just 1 wicket away or 3 deliveries away from being in the final of the MI Education, or the Moves International Education, I should say, Championship on the 24th of September. They will be up against Pifi. 147 for 9. (4:30 p.m. 17 degrees Celsius. The sun is starting to set here at Peakhurst. A wonderful day. No clouds in the sky. A wonderful, wonderful day for cricket. And hope you've all enjoyed our crystal clear live stream from Gannons Park here in Peakhurst. Congratulations to the 2 winning teams. Sydney Burners this morning, man of the match Shadul Islam Shagor, and the Randwick Raiders, obviously man of the match Imlak Zaman. That's a nicely hit from MD Rumman, who can also bat, mind you. He batted really well in a winning game versus the United Warriors. The first game for the Warriors, the second game for the Green Boys. Sydney Strikers was also in this group, as was Sydney Eagles. 2 League of Legends team. Strikers obviously making all the way to the grand final where they lost to Scorpion Spirit, the runners-up. And that's nicely hit from Sheikh again to that fielder. That he's been busy. And we're going to have 1 more delivery left to finish proceedings. Last ball of the day. The Green Boys 149 for 9 up against Abu. Rumman hits it up in the air. Can they finish with a catch? Jakib cannot. It actually goes all the way for 6. That's a bittersweet end for the Green Boys. They finished the game. And congratulations to the Randwick Raiders, who have won today's encounter. They will be in the final versus the mighty Pifi. A big thank you again for everyone for joining today's live stream. This is your commentator, Anik Zuhair, signing off.